moving on. We got the WGA, the Writers Guild of America strike. That has, I believe, the number was 148 days. That has been going on for 148 days. You guys have obviously seen the news. You guys know that we haven't been getting projects because this strike has been going on for 148 days, 140 plus days, right? So the AMPTP versus the WGA, we finally got an agreement, and we're going to go over the details a little bit here. Let me go to the browser. All right. The WGA, the Writers Guild of America, on Tuesday disclosed the details of the tentative deal it secured with the major Hollywood studios to end the strike that has lasted for nearly 5 months. A 7-page summary document, which was distributed to the WGA's 11,500 film and TV writer members, includes increases in wages and residuals, as well as language addressing the union's demands for minimum staff in television writers' rooms, payments based on the success of streaming shows, and protections against the use of artificial intelligence. Okay. Let's go over the basic deal. They get higher pay. Okay, because I'm stupid, right? Hold on, let me go to my camera. I'm stupid, right? I don't get the super fucking detail, right? I don't get the super fine details, the fine print. Okay, I don't understand it. I'm just an average movie fan. I'm still learning about this stuff, so we're gonna read. Okay, we're gonna learn right now. But yeah, let's take a look. So they get higher pay. The 3-year film and TV contract raises basic wages by 5% in the first year, followed by 4% in year 2 and 3.5% in year 3. Select residual bases and minimums will get lower increases or single increases, the guild said. They also get streaming bonuses and data. So the contract establishes a system of providing bonuses to writers based on viewership on streaming services. That was a huge thing that they were fighting for because I think it was the writer for Orange is the New Black, a super popular show on Netflix. They didn't get the writer didn't get any residuals, even though like it's one of the most streamed Netflix shows of all time and yada yada yada. They get bonuses for stuff like that now, which is really good. Writers already receive residuals from shows made for streaming services, but the WGA wanted to establish a system that would reward scribes if their work drew huge viewership on Netflix, for example. The way compensation has typically worked on streaming services is that the producers get paid upfront, but don't get to participate in the wins. The guild sought to change that. In service of this goal, the WGA wanted streamers to be more transparent with viewership data, a central issue on the strike. The contract also allows the WGA to receive confidential viewership metrics for original streaming shows based on hours viewed. Aggregated data can be shared. Before, from what I know, Netflix and stuff like that, Netflix, Hulu, all the big streamers, they didn't want to disclose this information, so they didn't want to show these like writers how much people were actually watching the show, because the way that residuals work in film and TV, it's a little bit different because of how streaming works nowadays. Streaming kind of took over, and it's hard to kind of judge, at least what they thought. It was hard to kind of judge how they should pay residuals to writers, actors, stuff like that, directors, based on streaming numbers. So now they have more transparency for that, and, you know, Netflix and stuff. Let's just say Netflix, for example. Netflix is more obligated to show them, hey, Orange is the New Black has like 5 million viewers or whatever. So we can give you residuals based on this number. Before, from what I know, before that was made, before this deal was made, they didn't even have to say that. At least from what I know. Don't quote me on that. Okay. Also, minimum staffing. This one was a huge one. The contract sets minimum staffing requirements for TV writers' rooms depending on the length of the season. For series with up to 6 episodes, 3 writers must be hired, for example. For shows of 13 or more episodes, the minimum staffing is 6 writers, which can include 3 writer-producers. The minimum employment of writers per episode applies to the greenlighted shows unless a single writer is employed to write all episodes of a season, the document said. So basically, writers are getting more help, right? They get hired for a job, and they're able to bring in more writers to their writer's room. That's a really good thing. One of the biggest complaints among screenwriters going into contract negotiations was that in the streaming era, TV seasons have gotten shorter and writers' rooms have shrunk, like I just said. That has meant fewer opportunities for writers who have to cobble together one job after another to make a living. The increased use of mini rooms, I don't know why they put it in quotes, I'll look that up later, in which a team of writers breaks down a season of a show before production starts. Before production starts, has limited the ability of early career writers to gain experience on TV productions. So again, all around win. I feel like this whole deal just benefits writers more than it benefits AMPTP, which is honestly what we were hoping for, right? Next is a huge controversial topic with AI. The new WGA contract includes language that regulates the studio's use of AI, but also provides flexibility to the guild's members. Companies must disclose to writers if any material given to a writer has been generated by AI or incorporates AI-generated material, according to the guild's document. The use of artificial intelligence has become a fraught topic in the entertainment industry, with studios finding ways to make the development and production process more efficient. The rapid rise of ChatGPT and other programs like that, and other examples of generative AI technology has taken center stage for writers who believe such efficiencies threaten screenwriter employment. This was among the final and most difficult deal points to hammer out. Neither side wants to lock itself into contract language that would backfire in 3 years. So basically from that, they added some provisions to it, to the use of AI, because the deal only lasts for 3 years. And in 3 years, who knows what'll change with artificial intelligence, but really the big thing I think that they're afraid of is studios just not hiring human writers at all, and like, you know, that's the big picture, right? That's what people are mainly afraid of, is that, you know, they'll just use major studios will just use AI to make their movies, and that's the big fear. I don't think we're gonna see that happen, because from what we know, AI has been kind of shit when it comes to like writing and stuff like that. It helps a lot, and I think that that's what they're trying to get at. It added some language in the contract that allows writers to use AI as a tool to help them write, and studios, they are going to have to like really specifically say, hey, you guys can use AI or something like that. I don't know. The point is that AI is just like a very not touchy subject, but there's a very thin line when you have to use it and stuff like that in contract, and you're just gonna have to wait and see for the next 3 years and see how AI changes and how it can benefit the movie industry, and how it can also be more detrimental to the industry. So yeah, that's just more of like a wait and see kind of thing in my opinion. But that's basically all the points. The WGA, really good win in my opinion for them. They get more pay. They have less work, quote unquote less work. It's not as stressful of a job now because they get bigger writers' rooms, and the AI stuff, and then also the residual stuff, man. So I think that it's overall a really, really big win for the WGA. Congrats to them. We still have a strike on SAG-AFTRA right now. So that I don't know when that's going to happen, but apparently rumors are saying, that the SAG strike might end in a week or so. We'll see. But that's the next big thing. SAG, we'll cover it here on the channel. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you like and comment below to join the discussion. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications so you never miss another upload or live stream.